ETM Hotel, Rennie Sean, welcome in peace. My name is Sean. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into the Kofi Pie Side Research Team. Uh, we're gonna have our brother Lavelle, on the panel today. I'm waiting on him to hop in. Sutek, if you in the building, um, of course everybody like the show, share the show, tell a friend, we actually live. But Sutek, if you got a chance to hop on, man, hop on real quick for me. Um, let me see what the comments saying real quick. What up? What up? You watching on TV? Chavis, where your laptop at? I want you to check some of your laptop for me, man. But I'm waiting on the brother to join. I want to make sure he ain't in the dog room. Um, give me 1 second here, ladies and gentlemen, and we will be right busy. That's back in slang. Like the show, share the show.
I think oftentimes when people hear me and see me, they think that I'm a fool. They think that somehow or another I've lost my mind, that I'm not down with the in crowd. They've said that nobody would love me, and that I'm an outcast. But let me say this here now. We can be clear about anything. Please let me be clear about this. And I pray that it's received and understood. I don't want to be one of you. I don't want to be one of you weak men, weak people.
For my brother,
I'd rather
Kendrick
die, death is welcome, rather than to call myself you spineless black men.
Side high, I ain't your traditional. Rapper smoking medicinal, stayed in detention. Life is all about principles, cynical ass niggas. Sorry that I offended you. I bring something different while niggas sounding identical. I'd rather drown in a swimming pool than to let you imbecile stop me from topping my pinnacle. Try me blocked by the genitals. Trust me, it's not intentional. It's the difference between a gangster and a criminal. Cause real gangsters can't do Breakfast Club interviews. A lot of you niggas don't own a business suit. A slave for every pair of Michael Jordan tennis shoe. But anywho, got your bitch walking around like she winning pool with no bottoms on, just the top of her swimming suit. What you gon' say when the niggas gon' try to get at you? Them in what army, or you just talking in general? Cause in the end, we all gon' die like them Seminoles, nigga. These niggas weak. I'm fucking up. These niggas weak. These niggas weak. I'm fucking up. These niggas weak.
I look at the sorry state of black men in America today, the destruction of the family, the loss of integrity. When as a young boy, black shot down every day for years without stopping, when I look at what we are as black people, I'd rather be dead than to continue to live against such.
Y'all ain't trying to start a revolution. Y'all looking for a restitution. Niggas kill each other every day and ain't no evolution. My partner shot 100 niggas and it was never proven. We just labeled him a gangster and kept it moving. Let me give you the same outcome, separate shooting. A white man kill a black, we holler persecution. So instead of looting, it's time to find some better schooling. You can act like y'all don't understand when I'm elocuting. Did I stutter? I was never Reuben. Y'all ain't no Black Panthers. You wasn't there with Newton. You ain't Martin Martin. Try to better humans. Instead of all these rappers, we need some better students. It's time to rebuild the neighborhoods that we helped to ruin. And the NAACP, y'all need some help recruiting. Fuck a resolution, let's get some retribution. I feel like Malcolm X when he left the movement. These niggas weak. I'm fucking up. These niggas weak. These niggas weak. I'm fucking up. These niggas weak. Yeah. Y'all know what it is, yeah, I said it, nigga. All you niggas laying up with these bitches with no condoms and shit. Having mistake babies and shit, leaving these women to motherfucking raise your kids by their motherfucking self. Yeah, my nigga, I said it. You don't like what's going on in the motherfucking America, leave this motherfucker. When they said we were free, my nigga, that mean we were free to go back where the fuck we came from, my nigga. Yeah, it's a whole motherfucking continent that belong to us, nigga. It's called Africa, motherfucker. The fuck is y'all
Man, these niggas weak. Yo, I got a little slight echo. I think that might be you, brother Lavelle. You might have a headset or something like that in. But what I'm gonna do, man, is I'm gonna introduce you to everybody in just a second. I do want people to like the show, share the show. We're live. We're finna get to know a very impactful brother, quiet, behind the scenes. You really never heard of this gentleman before. So we're gonna get into the other side. We're gonna find out some things that you may not have known about Brother Lavelle before. And I'm ready, man. So, Brother Lavelle, please give us a brief introduction into who is Brother Lavelle.
Yo, peace, family. Can everybody hear me?
You good?
Okay, yeah, I'm Brother Lavelle, man. From Shreveport, Louisiana. Yes, I'm country. So yeah. My biggest thing is bringing out Louisiana culture and bringing out Louisiana history. That's my thing, and connecting it to West Africa and connecting it to Haiti and things like that. So I try to stay in my lane. I try not to dive into other lanes.
Okay. So let's deal with it, man. Right off the bat. We know a little bit about Brother Lavelle. We really don't hear a lot about it. But what type of work are you presently doing or have done previously that the people should know about?
Well, right now, if I could, I'm gonna show my camera. All right. Yeah, I'm in this book right here, y'all. Spear Masters Comprehension Book 1. I don't know if everybody can see that. Spear Masters Comprehension Book 1. And I'm in the like the second lesson, dealing with the largest slave revolt, in American American history. And I wrote about Charles Dessalines, a former overseer out of New Orleans, Louisiana, and he came through on the slave ship through Haiti, and he was inspired by the Haitian Revolution so much, right? And that he just revolted, man, and led the largest slave revolt in American history. See, we know about Nat Turners and we know about the Denmark Bessies, but we don't really know about Charles Dessalines. And that's what I'm in now. But I'm currently working on a project dealing with, like I say, Louisiana culture. As far as jazz music, as far as the foods, the type of religions, Mardi Gras, of course. And that's basically about it.
All right, so let's get into the Spearmaster's Comprehension book, right? So you up early in the book, rightfully so. And the way that we designed the book, and I hate to say this, but when I was editing the book, helping edit the book and line things up the way that it was, the way it should be, I felt the need to want to push people forward. You feel me? Because some of us who've already written, I wanted us to really just be in the back of the book, toward the back, and I wanted everybody there who people don't know or hear from or who contributed to the body of work to be up front and center. And I've asked you to come on before, and we kind of clicked up, and we finally had the time to actually be able to do this interview. And I really wanted to get into just what you mentioned, man, your culture, what you stand for, what you're about, and everything like that, man. So, what is Louisiana culture through the eyes of Brother Lavelle?
And you know what, Brother Sean, man, I'm glad you said that, because that's actually the title of my book. Louisiana culture through an urban perspective, right? And so, Louisiana culture, I mean, we have to always remember that our ancestors from West Africa left marks. They did. And we just twisted it up a little bit. And Louisiana culture really puts its stamp on the United States culture as far as the music scene, as far as like when everybody thinks about Louisiana, they think about gumbo. As far as gumbo, that's a West African dish, and I also talk about that in my book as well, that I'm going to bring out within a couple months. And also about also about how Mardi Gras was like so heavily rich in Louisiana culture, and it also has Native American culture as well in it. See, we can't forget about that either, because that's what Louisiana is. It's mixed up with Native American culture, African American culture, or West African culture, and it's also mixed up with French culture and Spanish culture. So we have all that mixed in. But the black culture, like the black culture, the African culture, is so present. I mean, you can't help but miss it. And I got into it with a Hebrew. See, it all started off with a Hebrew, man. A Hebrew from England was telling me, and shout out to my England brothers. A Hebrew from England was telling me, man, Hebrews came over to America. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, because they always say that. Well, it got to a point to where the brother said, well, the Hebrew Israelites came through Louisiana. And I said, no, brother, you're wrong. You're dead wrong. So you mean to tell me that the jollof rice, right, what we call jambalaya, jollof rice, right, is Hebrew culture? You mean to tell me voodoo, what we practice out here in Louisiana voodoo or Louisiana voodoo, you mean to tell me that's Hebrew culture? And the brother was like stuck. He couldn't answer. And I also said like gumbo. I keep bringing up gumbo because that's West African dish of okra soup. See, like I say, our ancestors leave marks and traces for us to always go back to.
Word. So let's stay right there, right? Let's talk about the two dishes that you keep consistently saying. Jollof rice. You equated jollof rice to jambalaya, and then um okra soup to what everybody love, right? If
Correct.
you in the South, everybody love that favorite word gumbo. They gotta have that gumbo. So speak a little bit more about that, man, and draw that out for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Tie that together for us, because some people, it's their first time hearing about jollof rice being jambalaya.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Jollof rice is a West African dish, and it consists of beans and just long grain rice. Well, our ancestors brought that through here, through Haiti, because also Haiti also has a version of jollof rice. And when they came, excuse me, when they came through here, through New Orleans, they brought that with them, the jollof rice, and they you know how we are. We're a friendly people, man. And once we come and establish our culture, we just give it away, and we just let the French deal with it, let the Spanish deal with it, and they came up with jambalaya. But that is a West African dish. I talk about that in my book, about that being a West African dish.
Okay. Okay. So
And
we're gonna get more when you drop the book.
correct. And I'm dropping it with the team, man. Dropping it with the team.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't want to say anything about that. I didn't know if you wanted to introduce that to
You
people or
know I am.
whatnot.
You know I am.
Okay,
I gotta
so
drop it with the team.
that's what's up. So let's speak about not necessarily the team, but necessarily some of your influences, rather in the community or who have transitioned. What are some of your who are you studying under, reading, works you're reading, or who you tap into, man, on a daily when you're trying to obtain knowledge?
Well, when I try to obtain knowledge, of course, and I'm not trying to be a fanboy or nothing like that, but I really love you brothers, man. Like Monster Warrior Clan, the Kofi Pasa research team, Science with Sean. Um, who I read the most is probably J. Rogers. You know, your modern day blackology books, of course, when I want to learn something dealing with our history. Um, but as far as like learning, I could say that I could learn. I mean, I learned from, you know, like probably like the Dagger Squad brothers, like Brother Garfield, probably when it comes to the Bible. But I just try to be careful on who I really just pay attention to. Half of these brothers are entertainment. I mean, I'm just sorry. Half of these brothers are really entertainment. So I just really try to pay attention to who I deal with and stick with that information. Because I feel like you brothers brought something to my vision on studying Louisiana. It was the Kofi Pasa research team that did that. Because on how you brothers were going into West Africa. And of course the Hebrew brother that of course tried to challenge me on something on Louisiana, I guess. I don't know. But of course him. But mainly you brothers.
That's love, bro. That's love. So what about some of the outside of J. Rogers? Is there any other elders that have transitioned whose works you know you love studying?
Man, Dr. Ben, of course, Sheikh Anthony Diop, uh, Dr. John Henry Clark, Amos Wilson.
Okay,
That's basically it
you
on
throwing
who
out
I like
greats.
to learn and read. Yeah, the greats. Yeah, the greats. Yeah.
Okay. So who's your no, not who, but what's your favorite book?
Now, my favorite book,
Hmm.
right? It's not scholarship, right? Because like I say, I'm a reader.
That's fine.
My favorite book, right, is Dope Fiend by Donald Goins. That's my
That's
favorite
what's
book.
up.
For real.
Yeah,
My
that's hard.
favorite book off the top.
Okay. Now, let's flip that a little bit and let's go with I'm gonna hit you with a YouTube question. Favorite lecture on YouTube?
My favorite lecture on YouTube, it would
Yep.
be James Small's lecture on Christianity in Egypt or something like that. Something that he had on Sonetta TV.
Okay.
That's like one of my favorite lectures.
Okay. All right. Now, how long have you been writing?
I've been writing, man, probably since I was like 14. Yeah, I was about 14, probably 13 or 14. I started writing. But see, my
What was you
writing
writing?
kicked up.
Was you
I was writing. You know how like you're in the '90s or the late '90s, you try to write raps. I was trying to like be a
okay?
rapper at that time. Uh, but my writing really kicked off by me reading books. See, I always been a book lover before I even became conscious. I always been a book lover. I always read books, and so my love of writing came through that, through reading.
That's what's up, bro. That's a good motivator. Cause you reading a whole lot and they make you research and then you start reading multiple books on subject matters and then it just opens up your mind to be like, man, let me try to take all these notes and all of that. Them notes lead into pages and them pages lead into articles and them articles lead in the books. But my next question to you would be let's get away from the scholarship for just a minute and we'll come back to that. But we talked a little bit about Louisiana culture. We talked a little bit about scholarship. But um, let's talk materialistic stuff right now. Not not in a sense of like a materialistic world and things of that nature. But if Brother Lavelle, uh, what is the The perfect whip for brother Lavelle.
Man, the perfect whip for me would have to be a 1996 Monte Carlo, the box Chevys.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be the perfect whip.
What
Yeah.
year? What? Okay, so you said the box Chevy,
Yeah,
classic, Caprice.
Caprice. Yeah,
Okay. So you're a donk rider.
absolutely, absolutely.
All right. Now, so what size rims?
Well, see, I have to go H-Town on the rims and probably throw some 84s on the rims. I'm not going to even lie.
Okay.
Love.
84s. Poking eye.
Poking out, exactly.
Okay. Swinging.
Swinging.
Okay. That's what's up. Now, all right. Now that you swinging, what's in the trunk?
Probably some 15s, two 15s or four 15s.
Okay. What about the inside?
Probably peanut butter guts on the inside.
Okay. Any
With
those
the wood
speakers?
grain steering wheel. Yeah, 6x9 speakers.
In the dash on the doors.
Probably in the doors, man. In the doors.
Okay. How many tweeters?
I do about four.
Four cool. Any dash speakers?
Nah, no dash speakers. No dash speakers.
For real?
For real, no dash speakers.
Okay.
Nah, no dash speakers.
Now, CD player or digital touchscreen? Bluetooth.
Bluetooth.
Okay. What size amp? Or amps?
I probably have about 1 amp. I don't know the size of them like that, but I probably have about.
You're gonna need a 1500 watt amp if you're talking about 1 amp.
Oh, 1500 watt amp. Yeah. Okay. Well, I probably have to. Get
It's got to
two
have a
then, huh?
built-in crossover.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So I know a little bit about the radios, you know what I mean?
I
My
see.
cousins, you know. Yeah. Okay, so I can hear you pounding four 15s in the back. Caprice, that's easy work in the Caprice Classic custom box. All right, okay, so the trunk, because you said H-Town, you went swingers. So what about the trunk? When is it automatic pop-up with the screen in the back of it?
You know it gotta be that. You know it do.
Okay, true race
It got
town.
to.
Okay,
Exactly.
already. Now, the perfect Lavelle house.
Man, I don't. Probably a house on a hill or something like that.
Not okay. So let me rephrase it a little bit. You ain't gotta talk about the house. What's in it? What you gotta have in it? What's the things you gotta have? Lavelle, I gotta have this.
Number one, I gotta have my library. That's number one. Gotta have my library. And,
Okay.
Probably about 5 rooms. Plasma TVs in every room, even in the kitchen. Man, I just want to be decked out.
Okay.
Marble
Now,
floors.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, with marble floors and I don't know, man. Plush carpet when I walk in my personal room. Yeah.
What else?
Shoot, that's basically it. I'm a simple
Cool.
person, man. I don't know. I'm a simple person.
I got you. Okay, so let me see here. I don't want to mess with your house. I like that's cool. Gotta have a library in that joker for sure. Now, let's say economically, are you big into any investments in the stock market, or are you playing the whole NFT game, Bitcoin? What's up?
Well, I do talking with my brother-in-law, and he is like financial literate, and so I do plan to be part of the stock market soon. I just don't know what I want to do with it, like what I want to invest in.
Okay. All right. Okay. Tech, what you got, bro?
Man, I ain't got nothing yet. I'm just listening. I'm gonna definitely hop in though in a minute.
Okay. All right. So, brother Lavelle, now I'm gonna hit you with a series of this or that. Now, I ain't gonna say this or that, really. Yeah, yeah, this or that.
Quick time with slime.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna hit him like that, rapid fire, right quick. All right. So I ain't gonna this or that, you. I'm gonna let you pick or choose. Gangster Reeboks or Air Force Ones. Now, gangster Nikes. Gangster Reeboks or gangster Nikes.
Man, gotta go with the Reeboks. I'm sorry. Gotta go with the Reeboks. Gotta go with the
That's that old
classics,
hot boy,
man.
huh? That's that old hot boy.
Yeah,
Louisiana
man.
stuff.
Gotta go with the
Okay.
classics. Yeah.
With the
Yeah.
clear bottom.
Yeah, clear bottom.
Okay, yeah, because I had the Reeboks with the clear bottom, ripple bottoms. Yeah, soldieries.
Exactly.
Okay,
Soldier Reed.
now, okay, so Jabos or Pele Pele.
Oh man, you know you gotta get the Jabos with the Reeds. Gotta
Classic,
Okay,
get
man.
that.
okay. Now, white tee or polo.
It all depends on where you're going. It all depends on where you're going. Now, if you're
Okay,
going out somewhere exquisite, you might want to get the polo. But if you're just going, hitting the block or so, you might just want to hit the t-shirt.
all right. Michael Jordan or LeBron James.
Oh man. Oh man. See, at first I was a Jordan fan, right? But then I got to looking at Jordan and his sons. Then I got to looking at LeBron James and his sons. And I was like, man, you know what? LeBron James' son, if LeBron James team up with his sons, they could really just whoop Jordan and his sons. Like blow them out. So hey, I'm with the LeBron. I'm not gonna lie, he's the GOAT, man. He's the
Okay.
GOAT.
Y'all get some backlash from that statement.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, yeah.
I know. I know.
Muhammad Ali or Tyson Fury.
Man, come
Muhammad
on,
Ali.
man.
Muhammad Ali. I thought you was gonna say Mike Tyson.
Nah, we are. Hey, it's hard. I ain't want to do Tyson. I went with Tyson Fury because I was just trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? All right, so vanilla or chocolate?
Chocolate.
All right, butter pecan or Neapolitan?
Butter pecan.
Caramel or fudge?
I'm gonna go with caramel.
All right, brownies or cakes?
Brownies for sure. Brownies.
Brownies for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's what's
Type
up.
of
That's
brown
what's
is you
up.
talking about?
Oh man, we ain't talking about no weed brownies. Okay, now slim or thick?
Thick.
Country thick or city thick?
Country thick.
Man, what the hell is
Okay.
that?
Country thick.
Hey,
That's with the
hey,
yams and the
you know there's a
cornbread.
difference now. You know there's a difference.
Yeah, exactly. It's a difference.
Y'all break down the
That's
science.
with the hot water cornbread.
Go ahead, Lavelle. Break it down for him, Lavelle. This is your interview.
The hot water cornbread with the greens and the candied yams and the heavily starched macaroni and cheese.
I support this message.
He said I support it. Okay, so do I want to muddy the water a little bit? All right, now Hebrew Israelite or Moor?
I'm rolling with the Moors on that one.
All right. Now, in Louisiana history,
Hold
is there
on, hold
any?
on. I need a little breakdown of why you chose the Moors over Hebrews. I'm just curious.
I mean, because they're gonna keep it real with you. If they don't like it, they just don't like it. The Hebrews, man, the Hebrews try to make it all about them.
I
They
feel it.
try to make everything about them. It is not.
I feel it. All right, go ahead, sir.
All right. So since you rocking like that, now, do you see any Moorish culture in Louisiana history?
Not to my knowledge. I mean, you brothers can enlighten me if you can. I mean, not to
Nah,
my
hell
knowledge.
nah. We
I
on the
haven't
same
seen it.
page.
Okay.
I was just messing with you because you said Moorish. Lamborghini or Ferrari?
Got to get the Ferrari.
Range Rover or Urus? The Lamborghini Urus.
Hmm. I'm gonna go with the Range Rover.
That's what's up. Now, let's get back to the scholarship, man. Let people know a little bit more. Now, I think people got an idea who Brother Lavelle is and all of those things on every aspect. But it is something before we get back to the scholarship that I want to hit on real quick. And this is an artistic question, right? Paint or sculpture?
Ooh, man, I'm gonna have to go with the sculpture, man.
That's what's up. Both of them take time
Yeah,
and require tedious work.
that's
But
facts.
something about a sculpture, man, just lasts a while, man. I mean, that the art, the paintings and stuff, it lasts a long time as well. But that sculpture is just something about them jokers.
Yeah.
Wingstop or the local gas station wings.
Bro, you echoing like a
Wing
mug.
stop. Wing stop.
Yeah, Lavelle, do you have YouTube open?
Nah, I don't have YouTube open. Nah.
Okay. Uh, it's only when we talk that he echo, and
No,
he ain't got no
you might need to
headphones on.
open his mic, and it's a buzz sound they was saying.
Yeah,
Might
of
need to
course.
come
We
out
can't
and
stop that.
go
That's
back
why I
in.
kept working on through it.
Oh, all right.
All right. So let me hit you with this then. So let's get back to the scholarship, man. So let's say your focus is what which West African country do you study the most, if there is one in particular that piques your interest? You muted yourself.
My boy had some of them brownies.
You said which West African country that inspires me the most?
Yes.
I'm about to go uh, area,
You broke up on us.
man. Anywhere where the French and the Spanish roamed at. Basically, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we heard you.
Yep.
Okay. Now, is there any how big are you on Kimoyo?
Well, I do have the book and I have read it, but I'm not really just understanding. I might have to go get a Saw Imhotep's book as well because I heard that Kofi like wrote like based off a chapter in that book. So
Hmm.
I might have to go get that book as well and just get a deeper understanding of Kimoyo.
Cool, no problem. Now, is there a particular West African culture that you favor more than the other? Like, the Akan or the Yoruba, the Hausa, the Fulani. I mean the not the Hausa and the Fulani, but the Akan or Yoruba or Igbo, things like that.
And why you can't like the kind of, I mean, the house of the Fulani?
Well,
Man, they
They,
muddy. They muddy with Islam,
they slavers.
They
something like that. She just bought all the paper plates from the dollar store. I should show y'all this chick. She finna go down this hill. Look, she gonna with this basket. It's gonna be funny.
I mean, I'm not really just too big on West Africa culture like that. I mean, I know snippets of it, but I'm not just deep like you brothers are. You know what I'm saying? You brothers are real deep in West African culture and West African history, man. And like
Okay.
I say, I try to piggyback off you brothers and just bring that on home to where I'm at. But yeah, you brothers are real deep on that. Much respect to y'all too for that.
All right. So let's get back in your safe place. This book that you're writing. Uh, how many chapters do you think this book will be?
Man, this book is probably gonna be because I broke it down into sections, so it's probably gonna be about at least 6 chapters. It's not gonna really be that big. It's really gonna be like a guide because I only have like 4,000 words in it right now. And so my goal is to
Okay,
reach at least 10,000 words.
that's what's
You
up.
know what
No
I'm saying?
problem.
That's my goal. And if I can't reach that goal, then yeah, I might be a little short with the 9,000. But yeah, it's gonna be at least about 5 to 6 chapters, at least.
That's cool. But get your first book. That's cool. You'll find yourself expounding more on it, so that's cool, man. Um, do you study when you study? Do you like to study at a library, or is it more you do your studying basically anywhere where you can grab some time to actually study?
Well, when I'm studying, yeah, I do use the library. I go to the library a lot, and then I also try to maintain my library as well. Uh,
Okay,
yeah, I try to like buy books. See, I'm a book buyer. I buy books, man. I mean, brothers might
right.
buy Jordans and all that other stuff, but man, I buy books, and so I try to build up my library. And then if I don't have it in my library, I will go to the library.
Gotcha. Now, when what's the? Because I know you said you read Kofi's book. Have you read the comprehension book all the way?
No, I haven't read the comprehension book all the way. No, I haven't. I'm
Hey,
actually
everybody
reading that with
say,
my nephew.
okay, cool, man. That's dope.
Yeah, I'm reading that with my
Um,
nephew, and he hasn't came back to the house yet. To I guess to read it with me. But yeah, I'm reading
gotcha,
it with him.
gotcha. All right, hold on 1 second. Hey, go ahead, Sutek.
All right, let me ask. What's the most ridiculous thing that you done heard from a Hebrew Israelite?
Man, that all black people are Israelites. and Esau's the white man and the 12 tribe chart. Oh, that's ridiculous. Sutek, you know, man, you be in Paradigm, man. Me and you be in Paradigm, Shift TV.
Yeah,
We
I
be in
be
the
I
chats,
be
man.
trying to
I be
catch them. They crazy,
okay,
bro.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they say all type of crazy nonsense. Weeda is Judah. The West Africans are Hebrews. Should they say everybody Hebrew? Native Americans is Hebrews. Like all that shit is crazy to me.
Facts. All of it is crazy.
You damn near have white boys in your camp talking about they the same
Right.
thing as you is. Like that shit crazy, man.
Hey, I got a question. How does it feel after being published in the book that you can like when you reading with your whoever you finna read? How does it feel to be able to show them that you in there?
Man, look at here, man. Hey, when Kofi sent me that book, man, I was excited. I ain't gonna even lie, man. I was excited. Man, I told my whole family that I'm in the book. Of course, they're not gonna support because it's dealing with information. They're not gonna support that. But I told my whole family that I'm in the book. Man, I told damn near everybody. I was bragging on Facebook, man. I was like, yeah, you brothers don't write books. Yeah. Yeah. You brothers are not into nothing.
You know what
All you
I'm saying?
brothers do is be on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm in the book. So yeah, that was refreshing, bro. For real.
That's deep. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hey,
how it
so let's stay right there. So you know what I'm saying? Let's stay right there, right? You talk about being in a book and most people on YouTube. So how do you feel about people, right? How do you feel about people who, you know, all they do is just really talk on YouTube and don't really produce no body of knowledge to help advance people forward? How do you feel about those people?
I just look at them as entertainment, and that's just real. You know, I mean, like I say, I'm in a small city, so don't nothing really just go on like how Houston might go on, or Dallas might go on, or New Orleans. So I just be sitting back sometimes and watching YouTube, and I just man, half of these brothers are entertainment. Because if you don't produce nothing, I mean, how's your name gonna stand? You want your name to stand when it comes to information. They could take down YouTube anytime they want to. They could just shut this whole thing down. I mean, what you brothers gonna do outside of YouTube? So that's where I'm at with it. Produce some work, man, for real. Don't
is.
talk about it. Produce it.
Feel that.
Write a blog, man. Write an article. Write something. A sentence, a paragraph, something, man.
Stand behind your words. I feel that.
Exactly.
So with that being said, right? Because you know most people are not going to do that. They're not most people are not in the community for those things. And you said you basically categorize it as just that entertainment. So how do you balance? What is a good balance for you, for Brother Lavelle? What's a good balance between scholarship and entertainment?
A good balance. I really don't know, bro. For real, I really don't know. I mean, scholarship is something, in my opinion, that we should all try to do or leave behind or teach. And I guess entertainment, man, just for the ones who really just don't want to learn or who really
Got
just don't want to do anything.
okay. So what is your favorite? Yeah, I'm gonna get you right here. What's your favorite Kofi Pi Psi research team lecture?
my favorite Kofi Pasi research team lecture is probably where you did the one on HBCU schools.
I
On
did
the
that one on the
history of
Mossy. Nah, that's on the Mossy. You don't
oh
count that. That's on the
oh that's on the
Mossy.
Mossy.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
think
fault, my
cause
fault.
you Grambling and you think that you gonna bring Grambling into
Yeah.
this conversation, and we ain't dealing with Grambling.
Well, my favorite one, my favorite one, man, would have to be by Travis, man. Travis' book, man. What he recently did. I think it was like a 3-part series that he did a review of his book.
Yeah, four. It was four.
Okay, a four. I'm sorry about that, brother. 4-part series. Yeah. So
That's
yeah.
for that.
Did you say that because his book scrolling at the bottom of the feed?
Don't hate, man. Don't
Nah,
mess
nah,
it
brother.
up. You
Uh.
gotta mess it up, man. He a hater, man. I always hate. They be saying that people be
Okay,
seeing it. They get to see it live, but hate.
okay, no big deal, no big deal. So, is there three? Well, can you name three things that you want the audience to know about Brother Lavelle outside of some of the things that we've already asked you up until this point?
Well, yeah. I'm a dedicated person to our people, man, and for our people, and that's basically it. I just want to just get down to the truth. That's all. Just get down to the truth, man. Get down to the research, man, and I just want to put information out, and that's it, really. I mean, that's something that they can know about me, I guess.
All right. Now, do you have kids, nieces or nephews, or people that you want to inspire that can carry the torch beyond you?
Yes, I do have a daughter. Shout out to my daughter, man. She's probably not looking, but shout out to her. I do have a daughter, and that's the one that I want to pass the torch down to her because I'm always like in her ear and teaching her about our history, of course, and who we are. And so that's the one that I think that's gonna carry the torch for me. Because even though we write books today, guys, man, I'm trying to tell you, it would our peers would never understand, they would never get it, they would never buy it. But it'll be my daughter's kids or her grandchildren that might pick it up off the shelf and make it hot. And so I'm depending on my daughter to pass down my books to her kids and her grandkids.
That's dope.
All right, so cool. So I'm assuming you also have Brother Chavis' book.
Now I'm ordering that tonight actually when I order yours. That's just
Okay.
being
Oh,
real.
you talking about that Islam book?
Yes, I gotta get that. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't really been pubbing it or advertising it this much, man. Um, pretty much just because it really ain't out, but it's just pre-order time. So whoever really just wanted to get the pre-orders, they can get it, and they'll have it in their hands, and before other people will actually be able to get it. And of course, the brothers they got the book, uh, and that's cool. And it's a few people that already lined it up, and I think we got some emails about some people who got it early. I didn't even put the link in the description, but because it's not even really about that; it's about you. So um, I really want to go out with this really being my last question, and then yielding it over to the brothers because I don't want to make the interview too long. Um, is there and this is directed toward us when I ask you this, is there something that people like me, Kofi, Sutek, Satepin Ra, T'Challa, the entire Masi and other people that inspire you, is there something that we can do uh either differently or consistently that were helping your development as a researcher, a student, and a teacher?
Man, I think you guys do a superb job, bro. I don't think you guys need to switch up at all. Like for real, you guys do an excellent job. And man, you guys just be putting out books, man, and that's what inspires me to see black men come together and put out books. That's dope to me.
All right, brother Chavis or brothers Sutet, y'all got some more questions for the brother?
Yeah. Have you ran across like what? Now, what type of Black history information is you from to try to bring out from Streetport outside of the gumbo? Like, what have you ran across interesting so far?
Okay, what I ran across is you talking about like in my research, right? With Louisiana period or just
Specifically, if specifically you ran across anything about Streetport, what you know what I'm saying? Lay some interesting on us.
oh okay. I'll lay some interest on you guys. Okay. Shreveport, right? Now don't take this out of term, guys. It's known as Ratchet City. If you use the term ratchet today, right? That's a Shreveport origin. That's by Anthony Manigo, who did Lava House Records. I don't know if you brothers familiar with Lava House Records and Lil Boosie, Do the Ratchet. That's when the term first came out, like in 2005. But it was known in Shreveport around 1999. That's when everybody was using it around that time frame. But if you use the term ratchet, if you say yes, I'm going to get the ratchet or whatever, however you use it, that word is a Shreveport word.
So y'all been saying that way before
They've been
everybody
saying
got
that
on that.
way
Like
before everybody else.
getting the ratchet Streetport. That's official Streetport dialect.
Correct. Yeah, it is. I hate to say it, but it is. It is because it has such a negative term right now. See, at first it didn't have a negative term. It was used as like for a dance or do the ratchet. That was a dance or whatever the case may be. It was used as that. But now it's used in a negative way, and yeah, it just sheds the light on the negative word for our city, which is messed up. But yeah,
So what can we what should we expect next from Brother Lavelle?
uh,
Outside of your book, because I know you said
well,
you got your book coming.
yeah. Outside, well, hopefully, man, I could do a presentation, bro. I want to do a PowerPoint. I want to do one on the origins of jazz music. That's what I want to do since we like since
I know
I
y'all
love
got
music. I don't know about you brothers. I love music.
what I know I forget the sister name from down there who down in the New Orleans region that kind of got jazz kind of popularized. Damn, what was her name? I can't think of it. Coming to me later. But I know y'all got a history of jazz, so that'll be dope. That'll definitely
Exactly.
be dope.
Yeah. And through the origins of jazz music comes, of course, your modern day music. Of course, hip hop, rock and roll, pop.
Right.
Hey, real quick, pure. He already had Smash on, bro. He already had Smash on all the way. So let me see real quick. Go ahead, my bad. Y'all got some more questions.
Ma Rainey. That I think that was her name. She was one of the first people to record a jazz song, I believe.
Yeah. No limit
Yeah, I think I
cash
heard
money.
her.
So no limit of cash money, Lavelle, and then my Atlantic.
Oh man, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. Yeah,
Man, we ain't ask you
I
all that, man. We asked you
I gotta go with no
to
limit, man. I gotta roll with no limit.
all right. Now my Atlantic,
Yeah, Ma Rainey. Yeah, that'll be dope. I come behind whenever you do that. I'm gonna come behind you with the Bessie Smith presentation because Bessie Smith was one of the early jazz artists as well, and she from my hometown. So I think that'll definitely be dope, bro. I'll be waiting on that.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
yeah, that's
Spence,
what's
I
up.
got one more. I don't know if do you watch boxing?
Oh yeah,
Spence or Ugas?
I'm gonna go with Specs on this one.
Yeah, I support that. Yeah, I'm definitely checking out that in a couple hours. But all right, yeah, that's
Yeah.
all I got.
Okay, so when can we expect the presentation, man? When you gonna do it?
Okay, Sean, I'm gonna do it. Give
Hey, you done
me
started
a
some
week
shit,
from
bro.
now.
You just don't know.
A week from now, I'm gonna do a PowerPoint. I'm gonna make sure my audio is straight. I'm gonna give me another microphone probably, and I'm gonna do a PowerPoint
We waiting on it,
by
bro.
next weekend.
We
For
waiting on
sure.
it.
For
So
sure.
Pure Black
For sure.
said, Pure Black said, how Kofi go from smash, then the next Warrior Scholar was
Man, chill out, man.
and hey, Pure is messy, bro. He messy, bro. But okay, so next week you said, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what's up. Well, look, man. I appreciate your brother Lavelle coming on, letting us get to know you, interviewing you, asking you some questions. You know what I'm saying? Getting a total view of who brother Lavelle is. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we'll be able to get more out of you pretty soon, man. Uh, you know, I'm over here looking like I'm a Muslim at the present moment. You know what I'm saying? Let me reverse my camera so y'all can go ahead and laugh.
You got your kufi on.
Man, I got my Kuvi on. I got everything on, man.
You got the Touareg cloth.
Nah, I ain't got no Touareg, no Touareg. I got
Oh,
my bow tie on, and I'm selling beans.
Oh,
oh
you NOI. You that
man,
type of
Boom,
move.
that
boom.
boy giving them newspapers out there on the street.
Damn, bean pie shouted.
Damn, and he got his glass. That nigga, man.
Golly, man.
That boy ready to do.
Golly.
That boy NOI gang.
You know what I'm saying? That's for
Sean X.
everybody, you know.
Nigga got his X.
Yeah, I got my ex today. You feel me? Nah, my stepsister she got married, and
Oh,
the reception was supposed to start 3 hours ago. It just started 45 minutes ago. The wedding was supposed to start at 2. It didn't start at like 3:30. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that. You know what I mean? Black people,
CPT,
you know,
man.
and thugging it too. I'm talking about the bridesmaids all got on Jordan ones with rhinestones in them, custom rhinestones in them, and they, you know what I'm saying, and it is what it is. But it was all good, you know what I'm saying. It is. But man, I don't want to hold nobody up, man. We do got to fight tonight. There's other stuff going on. We just got to know who Brother Lavelle is. Look out for some more work from Brother Lavelle. He said he gonna publish the book. Gonna come through Same Tree Different Branch Publishing. We gonna get that book out immediately for the brother because that's a big deal. And next week he said he gonna drop the presentation on us. So we look forward to having that presentation ready for the people on Saturday evening. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have Brother Lavelle's presentation. Hopefully he's ready by Saturday evening, and we go do the dang on thizzle. You know what I'm saying? So uh I think that, yeah, I'm checking the chat. That look like, yeah, that's everything right there on our end, man. You can look forward to Chavis. You can look forward to Sutek dropping some before we go. Brother Lavelle, this is your time, man, for you to give out your shout outs, um, last words, etc.
Man, I want to shout out to you brothers, man, for letting me come through and let me be a guest. Man, I was nervous because you brothers are big time scholars, man. Because I look up to you brothers when it comes to the research game. Uh, man, I want to shout out to everybody that's just living life, man, and enjoying it. You know, live your life to the fullest and just stay real. That's basically it.
And man, on that
We
note,
just like
y'all,
you, man. Go ahead.
y'all, you got something you want to say, Chad?
Nah, we just like you. We just, you know what I'm saying, put a little bit more effort, you know what I'm saying? That's all. We regular though. That's it.
Sutek, you got something?
Nah, man. We definitely appreciate you, bro, for being a part of the comprehension book, coming through, letting us interview you, showing us so much love, and we hope to continue the relationship and build upon that, man. We appreciate it just like you appreciate us. Uh, and for everybody else, if anybody want to place bets, y'all betting against the Dallas brother for the Cuban brother. I mean, they both brothers. But yeah, I got my money on Dallas. Anybody want to place a bet? Let me know. Inbox.
And there you have it. And on that note, we triple OG gone.
I'm on the way, I took the scales, it's in the place, we all get a share. Niggas gon' hate, do I look like I care? I was dealing with pain, frustrated with life, how many were there? Thanks to the few, for staying true, my oldest to you. It all comes with paying your dues. Some couldn't walk a day in my shoes, light on my feet, never light in the ass. You hummingbirds can't say you're bumping them word, I'm way out of your class. Oh, do I say, I mastered degrees, life is a test, every day is a task. Progress to your best, give it all that you have. Rip up the block, peel the paint off the ass, never lose sight of your goals. I made diamonds from doubt, turned my grief into gold. My destiny was set in stone. They selling ass and selling souls. Hands off a cider, hands off my pocket. You know that chopper, body's probably right to block her. All they heard was bow, 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 sound like Waka Flocka. Straight to the top about it, ain't no doubt about it. Best believe we on the road. No limit, so we body, chiefin' on a whole lot of woe. Number one with a bullet, no. Similarly, boost hit the function, we Hennessy. I feel like 96 Tennessee. Yeah, ho, I'm on they head, fo. Always ignoring the sound. Now I put more in they mouth. Don't call me your king when y'all giving whores the crown. Y'all niggas watered down in me. I'm prohibitionary liquor. I'm like a 9 on the Richter, sublime state of mind, no ordinary nigga.